Hey everybody, Kansas Bushman here again. Today I'm going to be doing a knife first thoughts review, or whatever they call them. Anyway, just got this knife today. It's the Buck Bantam BHW. I think I told y'all in my review of the Buck Bantam BLW I was going to be getting this. And here it is. Just got it in the mail today. Bought it from a guy off of eBay, brand new, for like $19. And this is what you're going to get. So, just going to show you the box first. It says Buck Knives right there. I'm going to have a little barcode right there. And most importantly, the American flag. So, that's basically it for the box. It says right here above the barcode, it says U.S. made of U.S. and imported parts. So, what that means is that the blade was made here in the United States, but the handle, the thermoplastic handle, was probably made like in China or somewhere. That is no big deal because no matter how thermoplastic is made, at least I understand, it's still incredibly strong. So, anyway, enough about the box. That's not what y'all came here to watch. Let's get it out and see what it comes with. Of course, we have the knife. Sucker's big, isn't it? And then, of course, the warranty information. And it also says a message from the Buck family right there. Then on the opposite side says the warranty information. And this does come with the forever warranty on it. So, on one side you're going to find information about how to contact the department about warranties, or the department at Buck Knives that handles warranty information and how to get repairs and such. Then on the other side it says a message from the Buck family. I actually read something like this on another knife that I got, and I'm a Christian personally, and I definitely appreciate the fact that there's pretty much the plan of salvation right here on the back. It has John 3:16 on it, and I think that's really awesome. I applaud you guys for doing that. So, anyway, this is what you're going to get right out of the box. But enough about the box and all the other stuff. Let's get down to the knife. What we have here is a 5 5/8 inch thermoplastic handle. It should say Buck right there on the handle, in that portion right there. It is textured right there, and that's on both sides. It's got a little bit of a texture right there on the edges of both sides. And it's got a little lanyard hole right there for a lanyard of some sort. And then it's got a pretty good sized pocket clip. Really sturdy. I mean, it's pretty solid. And it's attached by 3 hex screws right there at the top. You can't put the clip down here at the bottom. It is strictly tip down carry only. So if you're a carrier who likes to have your clip up at the portion of the knife where the tip is, then you're kind of just out of luck. But anyway, that's enough about the handle. You have a 3 3/4 inch 420 HC stainless steel American made blade. It's going to say Buck right here, and then right below that it should say USA. So the steel is American made. You're all good in that respect. It's got a clip point right there. As you can see, it's real thick up here, then it narrows down when you get from about right here to the tip. The tip is really, really sharp. I'm very impressed with the tip, and wow, this sucker is razor sharp. So it's really, really sharp. I'm really impressed with that. And also, it's got a little bit of oil on the blade, so the knife came pre-oiled. And everybody knows that to maintain your knife, you got to put a little bit of oil on the blade to prevent nip rust. So that's really excellent. It's a lockback. You just press that down, obviously, right there, and the blade releases and goes back into the handle just like so. So that's really awesome. And it's got jimping just like it does on the BLW right there, and then up here it's got some jimping as well. And that's pretty cool. I mean, it stands out a little bit more than on the BLW that I have, whereas the spine right there comes up further than the jimping, so you can't really feel it. So basically on the BLW, or at least the one that I have, the jimping is just there for looks. But it's I give it a 10 out of 10 just out of the box. I mean, this sucker, it's razor sharp, it's nice and clean, it's lightweight, and you know, it's just really awesome. It's razor sharp, and it's made in the United States. So right off, I'd give it a 10 out of 10. The other detail that I forgot to mention is the construction. The only defect that I see, and this isn't really a defect for me because I don't really care, but like I said before, you can't put the clip down here, so it's just strictly tip down carry. The only other thing is, if you like to be able to modify your knives, then you won't be able to do that with this, because this is pinned together, the handle and the blade, and you know, everything. It's just pinned together. It's pinned right there, and then there's another pin back down here. You can't unscrew it or anything like that. So that's okay for me, because I think that pins add a little bit more durability to it. So yeah, that's pretty good for me, but if you like to modify your knives, it's going to be a downside. Another thing that I really like about the Bantam series, because they're EDC knives, they're made lightweight, and the other thing that they did to make it lightweight, besides choosing thermoplastic for the handle, is there's no metal liner for the blade. It just folds right down in there, and there's no blade play or anything in it, so you're not going to have to worry about the blade you know, really moving around a whole lot to cause need for a metal liner. So that makes it really, really light. So that's pretty much it for the advantages. Like I said, I ordered this a while ago, just shortly after I got the BLW. The reason why I did that is simply because if you do a comparison on the two, this handle is just really, really small, and you know, there's not a lot of room to play around with. Sure, it's got some, you can get a good grip on it, but if you want to choke down on it, your hand's going to be slipping off, your fingers are going to be going everywhere on it, excuse me. And you know, I have fairly good sized hands, and I like to be able to have plenty of room to, you know, maneuver my knives in my hand. But with this, you've got plenty of hand space. You can choke down on it, it doesn't matter. It's just got a pretty good size handle, and that's one of the main reasons why I ordered it. And then the other thing is, it's just a little bit bigger, and I prefer something just pretty good size for my EDC blade. Just all there is to it. So anyway, BLW, it's an awesome knife. There's nothing wrong with it. All the advantages about this knife are in the BHW too, so no problem in that respect. I just prefer the BHW because it's pretty honking big, and you know, it's just really, really awesome in my opinion. For a first thoughts on this knife, I would say it has definite potential. It's going to be my new EDC knife, and I'm going to test it, see how it does, see how the edge holds up over time with cutting open packages and whatnot, and I have a feeling that it will do just fine. The BLW held up just fine under all the rigors that I put it through, and I have no problems with it whatsoever. So anyway, that's been a first thoughts review on the Buck Bantam BLW. And if you have any questions or comments about the knife or anything at all, just feel free to leave me a message in my inbox, or feel free to comment down at the bottom of the page and I'll get you taken care of. This is Kansas Bushman signing out.